So Playmob is a platform which connects games to charities as a way to access, engage and activate audiences. So for the games companies, we're helping them engage with their player base, and for charities, we're helping them to reach new revenue streams and new people to give. So the idea for Playmob came about when so I was working in the games industry, developing games for education and training, and in 2010 Zynga launched a campaign to respond to the Haiti earthquake. So what they did was they sold a virtual item in game which players could purchase and plant on their virtual farms, and then 50% of the proceeds was going to a charity to help the victims in Haiti. So they raised $1.5 million in 5 days, which was huge, but they also had a huge conversion of non-spender to spender. So it was that kind of gave me the idea of, if you can combine games and charity, it's a win-win for both sides. So the biggest challenges for setting up Playmob has been, it was such a new thing that hadn't been done before. So we had to educate both sides as well as learn a lot ourselves. So we had to do campaigns manually to understand the best way to do them before we could build anything into the tech. And then when we were ready to go out to market, it was doing a lot of education with game developers and with charities, so they understood the value for both of them. For developers, it was the benefits of working with a charity, and for the charity, it was, games could be seen in a negative light, so we needed to convince them that games can be good as well. So mainly the education process has been a challenge and time consuming. So the one piece of advice I'd give someone who was setting up the business would be just do it. Because if you have an idea and you're really passionate about it, chances are there's a lot of people out there that have the same idea. So if you're not first to do it, someone else will be. So yeah, just do it. There's no time like the present. Whether it's you're in a job already and you do it on the sides until you've built up enough that you think you can then run the business full time. But yeah, just start. So the person who inspired me the most has been Richard Branson. Probably a lot of people say that, but I think he's just done such a great job of building himself up as a brand, as well as the different Virgin brands and the group. It's set up in such a clever way. So yeah, I kind of read his books and watched his journey, and I think he's like the ultimate entrepreneur that every entrepreneur admires. And I met him 2 weeks ago, so I could say he is as cool as I thought he would be. British inventor I'd like to spend time with would either be Alexander Graham Bell or Tim Berners-Lee, just because they've completely changed the world. So I'd like to find out, what was that moment when they realised, they had something. My most favourite piece of tech would have to be my iPhone, just because it does everything. It's like a second brain. So I can't imagine life without it. For getting to meetings, doing my emails, I probably spend more time on my phone than I do on a laptop, because I'm out so much. I just imagine I would be, 10 times less productive if I didn't have it. So it is my most favourite thing on the planet.